Flying high in July, it is Wednesday and it's time for some cheese and some wine and some wine. Cha-cha-cha.
For some wine and some wine? We're only trying one wine tonight.
I know, but I just,
No, we need two
wine.
because of last time.
I wanted to be like Kid Rock and rhyme wine with wine.
So, tonight's wine selection
Is ball with the ball.
is Toad Hollow. Merlot.
Toad Hollow, which is the name of our house.
So I actually used to be a huge fan of Toad Hollow. I had Toad Hollow paintings up. I had Toad Hollow memorabilia. I had Toad Hollow wine.
Well, now,
Yeah.
you're having some more Toad Hollow wine.
How fascinating. It says it's bright cranberry, currant, black cherry, and blueberry flavors with a hint of baking spice and chocolate.
Is it red?
Ooh,
It is red. I requested a red tonight.
Okay. Is it cold?
It is.
It came right out of our fancy schmancy wine refrigerator.
Came out of the wine refrigerator and straight into our double insulated carafe.
I mean, our fabulous wine cellar
You're so
that is
proud
always
of
at a balmy 42 degrees.
42. For the red wine section.
No, the red wine section is usually in the 50s.
Oh,
because
just
that's
kidding.
where it's supposed to be.
50s.
That's what we meant. I mean, I know what temperature.
I know. I know you can change it.
You can.
It has zones.
It does. Because red and white wine should be held with different temperatures.
That's correct. I still don't understand because it's open in the middle how the temperatures don't cross each other, but whatever.
Probably like those cars with the fancy, my zone is different from your zone.
Yeah, but if you point your vent into my zone...
That means two things.
Wow.
Are we tasting the wine first?
I figured we would taste
Apparently
the
we are
wine
tasting
first.
the wine
Did you
first.
check the legs?
I did not check the legs.
It's got legs.
There we go. I was
Every
waiting
time.
for it.
It smells
It
like
smells
wine.
like a Merlot.
It smells like wine. It smells like toad.
Oh, see, now that is tasty.
Ooh, that is tasty.
I do enjoy that.
You know what it tastes like? Communion.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I took communion a couple times in my day. I once
Back in
loved
the day.
Jesus.
We're using Merlot for
Yeah.
Yeah,
communion
it's his
wine?
blood.
It's just like cooking wine. You don't cook with wine you won't drink. You shouldn't have the body of Christ be wine that you won't drink.
That is
I mean, the blood of Christ.
fascinating. Right. The body of Christ is a cracker.
Yes. Not to be confused with moon cheese.
The body of Christ also compels you.
Moon cheese!
Although the body of Christ is crunchy like
Is it
moon
the word
cheese.
of Christ? The word? What is it? The something of Christ compels you. That's what they say when they're doing the exorcism to get the demons out.
I
And then
haven't
they
had
slap you in
any-
the head and you fall back.
I haven't had any exorcisms
I
lately,
know. I'm
but-
plumb out of the exorcism circuit.
but I have watched a lot of the first season. I watched the entire first season of Evil, which has a lot of exorcisms in it.
Does it have a lot of exorcisms?
It does, and you need to catch up on that show.
I remember
It's
it
very
had
good.
some exorcisms, but not
It's
many.
pretty much
Did
all.
you watch the one with Linda Blair with her head spins? Or what is it? The
I mean,
Exorcist.
I think I've seen it at some point in my
Everyone
life.
I know, my sister is terrified of that movie.
Do you know that was based on a St. Louis story?
I did not know that. I also did not think
Really?
it was very. I thought it was dumb. The Amityville Horror scared me much more.
Is that because you never knew what it was?
What?
The Amityville Horror.
Right.
Oh, so, funny story. That house is a Sears Roebuck catalog house that you order out of a Sears catalog. And
Why are you
There
drinking
was-
your wine like
in
Trump?
Bowling Green, somebody had ordered that house, and we moved into it. And my cousin Jimmy thought it would be funny on
Not
the day
Jimmy.
we moved in.
Who's Jimmy?
My cousin. On the day we moved in, a lot of my cousins stayed over, and they decided to show me this movie,
Is Jimmy
which
real?
terrified me. Yes, Mama, is Jimmy real?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Jimmy's not your imaginary cousin?
I was terrified of that movie.
Are you sure he
For-
wasn't an
so-
Amityville horror?
Look, I know you're making
hallucination?
fun of this, but I'm trying to tell a real story.
What I'm making fun of is the fact that we are all required to give you first and last names of people that we tell in our story.
It's true.
However, you were like,
Got
it
it.
was Cousin Jimmy.
Yeah, you
You
know,
know,
cousin Jimmy.
That's his last
Jimmy.
name. His first name is Cousin.
His last name is Jimmy.
His last name is Jimmy. Jimmy Hoagland. And on top of that, so I found out, I was terrified of this house for
Jimmy
years.
Hoagland.
But what I found out
Now
is,
I know.
do you know how it's like, it's hot and cold in different rooms and all this
Uh-huh.
stuff?
That's because of
Yeah.
the spirits.
No, it's because the AC system was designed by a douche. And so it always gets hot and cold in certain rooms. And like,
No, that's
there are
the
ways
spirit. It's
no,
paranormal.
No, it was not paranormal. I thought it was at the time. No.
And then you grew up.
And then I
you
grew
figured
up.
out that it was just
It's all-
bad ductwork
Look, I watch a
cases.
lot of ghost hunters and other assorted shows
And
on the
it's
Travel
all real.
Channel, and it's all real.
Just to let you know, I did eat cheese in that house, and therefore,
The little
It's
cheese.
relevant.
The little
Okay.
spirit box.
Well, thank you for bringing us all the way back around.
He tried really hard.
To moon cheese.
cheese.
We're going to try 3 types of moon cheese.
Jimmy
and
Hoagland.
we're going to start with cheddar believe it.
Cheddar.
So-
So like you better believe it, but
Patrick
cheddar.
and Chris were all excited when they brought the moon cheese home, and I kind of put a damper on it. So we've been putting this off for a while. I tried some moon cheese once at Starbucks, and I was not that excited about it.
Is it weird?
I love the one.
It's
I love
crunchy.
that you call it moon cheese because it basically it's dehydrated
It's like
cheese.
dehydrated
So-
cheese, like
but-
the moon ice cream.
Is that does the
Like
dehydration
astronaut.
remove the smell? This literally doesn't smell. Like I smell soap from my fingers.
I don't know. I
There's
Like
no
it.
smell.
I
Like
haven't
it.
really smelled it yet, but I
Like
also love that it goes. Get ready to enjoy a mouthful
It doesn't
of
taste like anything
magic.
I
These-
feel nothing on my tongue.
Yeah, nothing. Nothing.
All right, well, let's eat it.
Is this real? Is this imaginary?
It's real. It's not like the Amityville bar.
Which is also real. See, it's just like a cheese nugget.
I don't even want fresh cheese and chili yet.
I told you you'd be sad. And also, why did
Do you know
you
what it tastes
open
like?
it the wrong way? Because now you can't reseal them.
Nobody
I
wants
mean,
to
we need
reseal
to
and
save
it.
this for posterity.
Do you know what this tastes like? So if you took a box of macaroni and cheese, the original, the Kraft, and
Yes!
you just dumped the powder in your mouth
That's true.
with no milk, no nothing, but then it was stale and crunchy. That's what it tastes like.
I told
Wow.
you.
That's awful.
You're that big of a fan.
All right, well, let's try the next
Okay.
flavor. We'll just move
So
this out of the
I
way.
mean,
Oh
and-
my Gouda.
just oh my Gouda, holy freaking delish! This bag is full of crunchy, all natural Gouda bites that are so darn Gouda, and Gouda for you. Gouda luck eating just a couple. I mean, what with clever marketing like that?
I
how
feel
can you-
like I've missed my calling of writing for cheese
Right
bags.
after cheese bags.
Okay.
I'd also like to add that while you wanted to bring up the fact that I opened the packages from the rear to dump out the contents,
I understand
It's all for
why.
show.
I understand why you
I
did
mean,
it.
you've known me how long?
But I mean,
It's all
these
about-
delicious cheese treats are going to go to waste.
You said
Oh
weird.
no! Wow. Okay.
Okay, Gouda.
Gouda.
Oh my Gouda.
Oh my Gouda.
I mean, I get it. It's like dots. It's like the ice cream.
Same thing.
Dots
Nothing.
are not like
Nothing.
like.
Well, not dots. That's not what I meant. The dehydrated astronaut ice cream.
Okay.
Dippin' Dots
Oh,
is the
see,
name.
now this to me, I could eat.
I mean, I could technically eat the.
Really?
Don't put your used one back in there. He's so uncouth.
Oh no.
No, not a fan.
Okay. Well, your favorite cheese is coming up.
Which is?
Pepper Jack.
Oh, that is my favorite cheese.
Spice up your snack routine. Zesty, feisty, and full of
All the people of the
flavor.
world, spice up your snack. Every boy and every girl, spice up your snack. Oh.
These crunchy cheese bites are ready to tango
Yeah.
with your
Come on.
taste buds. The question is, are you ready for a delicious dance?
Yes.
I feel like I need more wine for this.
Okay.
This
So,
wine, by the way, is a winner, and I am not usually a fan of red wines. I want to be, and maybe this one will convert me.
That's true. And then we totally classed it up by eating it with the moon cheese.
I know. Well, but because really you shouldn't be drinking
Something
red
had to
wine
have
with
some class in
regular
this episode.
cheese.
That's true.
Okay.
Okay.
Get pepper jacked.
Okay, this might slightly smells like peppers.
Oh no. No, but I could imagine him actually liking this one.
Again, why are we putting a half-eaten ball of of crunchy cheese?
Because I'm classy. I'm not just going to throw it on the table.
Like you did
you
the first one?
Well, I tried to get it in the thing.
Yeah,
I
but
just
originally
missed.
you threw it on.
Okay, I don't do sportsing, so
You missed by that much?
yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, another story. I was a kid.
Once upon a time.
Once upon a time, I was a child. And my father, who was the baseball coach, was like, "You're going to play baseball." And I was like, "I don't want to play baseball." "You're going to play baseball." "I don't want to play baseball." And so he made me play baseball and put me out in field. And I sat out in right field.
That's not what you're supposed to do.
And
Out there.
I know. I sat on my butt, picking grass. They hit the ball. It rolled right past me. I didn't even get up. I was like, "Yeah, I went
That's
over
not
there.
how
Hey,
you
dude,
sports.
go over there."
That's not how you play the sports ball.
I didn't want to play the sports ball, but he didn't listen.
That was a terrible story.
I also am very concerned that you are drinking your wine. I know what you're trying to do is like, oh my gosh, I'm listening to him tell the story.
I know.
But all I can think of
I'm
is,
settling into an enthralling story.
but all
with
I
my
can
glass
think of when you
wine.
drink like that is Trump holding his water glass with two hands.
I was just trying to be cute.
I feel like someone
And
might
then
be
someone
sleeping outside tonight.
Someone had to go and take this weight. You
No,
know what? You know what? No more Toad Hollow for
I
you.
get all the Toad Hollow because the last time
Okay. Well, so moon cheese was not a winner,
I told you.
and Jackie was right. She's
You
like,
can't be
like
Trump.
moon
You take
cheese.
coronavirus seriously and you
That's
wear a
true.
mask.
No. I'm not saying he is Trump. I'm saying that this is no longer listening intently to stories. This is how you drink your water in front of the entire world because
But he
you're
wasn't. He
crazy.
was just trying to present like he was listening. He was really mocking me
Oh, I know.
in my great baseball story.
I was not. I was trying to.
I have all kinds of sporting
enthralled by
stories. You
your
want to hear
story.
about the time I played basketball?
I don't. Okay.
I was on the swim team.
You can save that for next
Oh,
time.
when you were on the swim team, I have a question for both of you because you're both boys. So, one of my good friends in St. Louis, PB, I'm not going to use his full name, but PB, shout out. We called ourselves PB and
Is that-
J because I'm Jackie.
Is that related to PAB?
No.
Okay.
No. He is the antithesis of PB.
Got it. Okay, so we
Anyway.
like this person.
PB explained that when he was a young lad in St. Louis and they
Mhm.
took all the boys in school to the swim lessons,
Mhm.
the boys swam naked.
I wish.
Did
We
you?
did shower naked with each other
I
in a
mean,
big
I would
room.
hope so.
Well, in a big room, like you didn't have stalls. And when I went to high school, like we didn't even have stalls when you went to the bathroom.
This sounds like prison.
You peed in a big trough. As a matter of fact, you stood down at one end and you tried to pee off the other end. Cause yeah, I can pee farther than you can. And then you went in the shower room and you showered. And of course you were all in there. You're like, oh my god, did you see that girl that was so hot? And then meanwhile, you're actually like, what's he packing? What's going on there?
Whatever happened to classy wine and cheese Wednesday?
Here, I'll class it.
Yeah, class it up.
All right. Well, thank you for joining another fabulous wine and cheese Wednesday.
Did you swim naked with people?
Yeah.
I did not. We wore our bathing suits.
No, I was curious
When we
because
swam.
I found it very interesting because he said the girls had to wear swimsuits, but they had told the boys that it had to do with the chemicals in their bathing suits having been laundered would mess with the pH
Why
of
would
the
the
pool.
chemicals? I think
Somebody was a
Look,
perv.
I was gonna say their coach
Somebody was a perv.
like the boys.
However, when I went to church camp for many, many years,
Why can't this end?
when I went to, once upon a time when I went to church camp, we were not allowed to, not only at one of the camps, we were not only allowed not to swim at the same time as the boys, but they had two separate pools so that the girl pool water and the boy pool water never touched each other.
I wish I could have gone to camp with only boys. That would have been
I
amazing.
mean, there were boys and girls there. We just couldn't swim together because of Jesus.
And once again,
Because Jesus
Wine
doesn't
and
like
Cheese
girls.
Wednesday.
Jesus don't want me for a moonbeam. That brings us back to Music Monday.
Mhm.
All right, well, thanks.
I don't
Remember-
know why Patrick hates us.
I don't know why you don't like these. These are some fabulous stories. This is like
This is literally
super-
what our public is clamoring for.
Yeah,
I
like-
don't know that anyone is clamoring
yes, they
for
totally.
that.
They're like, will you tell some more stories about boys swimming naked together and PB?
Exactly.
And,
I got a special request
and
just
cousin
today.
Jimmy and peeing off the trough
They also would like to hear more about hot dog buns and ketchup,
and spaghetti.
which we have.
Now we're
spaghetti.
done. Thank you for joining us for Wine and Cheese Wednesday. Remember
Bye.
to hashtag try something new every day.
Hashtag